Tony. So that's from Boxing Evolution TV, and I'm joined on the line now by Tony Conquest, who is fighting on Saturday night against Oval Mackenzie. How you doing, Tony?
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, mate. Spot on.
What have you been up to today?
Just last few minute preparations, really. Nothing heavy. Just everything's done now, so I'm just waiting for fight night.
Yeah, you excited about it?
Very excited. Can't wait.
I believe this is the first defence of your title.
It is, yeah, first defence.
And do you think Oval Mackenzie's got what it takes to take it off here, or do you think you're going to be still the title holder after tomorrow night?
I don't think anyone in Britain has, to be truthful, or anyone in the world for that matter.
Really? I like that confidence.
Yeah, you've got to be like that, ain't you?
Well, if you don't have that mindset, what's the point of boxing?
There you go.
So I've been having a look at Oval's record here. He's won 21 of his fights, 10 by KO. So he's not massive puncher, but he definitely has the ability to stop people.
Definitely, yeah. His power and his ability definitely commands respect. Yeah, definitely.
But by that same token, he's lost a good 12 fights as well, and he's been knocked out a few of those times as well. So, I mean,
there you go.
Yeah,
obviously, most punches are like that. They're exciting, they can punch, but they're also vulnerable themselves. I mean, they've got Nigel Benn, people like that,
Yeah.
There's always that angle to it.
So, let's just talk a little bit about your boxing career. Your last fight was against Daniel Aman. His record was a bit better than Oval's, and before that, you beat Wally Camacho as well, who's also a good boxer. I mean, how do you think Oval compares to them?
He's probably more experienced, even though obviously he probably had less fights than Daniel Aman, or I don't know how many fights he had, 20, not 12, but yeah, he's quite experienced. He's been in with some good lads. Obviously, he's been in with ex-world champions. He's been in with Macronelli. He's been in with good quality cruisers like Terry Dunstan, John Buster Keegan, and that on his way to winning the cruiserweight Pride fighter. So he's mixed in good company. He's the most dangerous person I've boxed. So it's going to be a real test for me.
So you basically train out of Romford. Which gym are you in Romford?
I use a gym in Loughton called the Pro SW gym over at Mickey Moore's gym.
Oh yes, I've heard of that gym.
Yeah, it's nice gym over there, lovely it is.
So I mean, who's in your training camp? I mean, who have you been sparring with and stuff in preparation for this fight?
I always have terrific sparring with a light heavyweight called Miles Shinkwin.
Oh yeah, I saw Miles compete on Steve Goodwin's show actually not too long ago. I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he's mustard, absolutely mustard. He is.
Yeah,
he's super fast. He'll have a fight. He'll fight anyway. He'll fight an heavyweight if he had to, just so he can fight. There's a lot of people avoiding him at the minute, and no one really wants to fight him.
Well, I watched his last performance, and I can understand why. He was very good, and he stopped the lad as well. So
yeah, terrific. But he's got the right mindset for it as well. He wants to get in there and do damage. Simple as that. But he'll do it a very clever way.
And that's what we like to see in our boxers, don't we?
There you go.
But I mean, you're a very good technical boxer yourself. I mean, do you see this fight going the distance, or do you think there'll be an early stoppage for you tomorrow?
Do you know what? I never make a prediction ever about my fights. Never. I just get in there because you never know what's going to happen on the night. So I just get in. I box the best I can box and never say I'm going to do this or do that. I just get in and just let the fight take its own course.
Well, he does have the alias, the Upsetter, but I noticed you have the alias, the Conqueror. So are you going to be upset tomorrow night, or are you going to be conquering him?
I'm gonna continue conquering, mate. That's it.
That's what I like to hear. So, assuming things go well tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, sorry, Saturday night, getting my days mixed up.
Yeah, you're worried, mate. I thought, hold on a minute, I ain't weighed in.
Be a bit worried, yeah, wouldn't you? But I mean, on the subject of weight, I mean, how has it gone? Are you making weight well, or
No, I never struggle. I never have. No, I mean, if the old cruiserweight limit of 13.6, 13.8 come back, I'll be able to do that easy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just eat comfortable. I do a lot of circuits and things to get my muscle up a little bit, but I never find a weight hard. I'm probably under the weight now talking to you, and I've been eating today and everything, so never a problem.
Well, it's all right for some, because one of the main things I hate about boxing is having to lose weight. I absolutely hate it. I'm addicted to pizzas, and you know, I feel jealous of you right now.
Well, the only problem is he's I tried to do like Eddie before, and it just weren't happening.
Yeah.
That was weird. Yeah, definitely not.
Okay. So I had a little look up about you, little research just to do before you interview someone, and I noticed that you didn't actually have your first pro fight till you were 25, I believe.
That's it, yeah.
I mean, what age did you actually start boxing?
I started at the age of sort of 16, 17 when I actually boxed. I was 17 when I actually fought, but then I had what they called the worst case of acne in Britain. I couldn't box for over 3 years, from the age of 17 to 20. So I was on prednisolone, Roaccutane, like all the steroids for your skin, and I ballooned up to about 122 kilos. I was about 22 stone. Yeah, and I just went back to get fit and lose a bit of weight, and I just ended up boxing again. And I had 5 junior bouts, and then I had another 22 senior bouts over the space for a couple of years, and then I turned pro.
And that was in the amateur division, I assume?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the ABAs. I went straight in the ABAs with 4 bouts.
Okay, and how did you get on in the ABAs then? Did you find
I got
style
to the national
suited you?
semis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was alright, the amateur style. I didn't like the computer system at the scoring in the ABAs though, when you got to like the semis and that was terrible, because you could go out and catch someone with a good shot and drop them or give them a standing count, and it's 1 point, and then they hit you with 2 good jabs, the 2 points, they're like a point back in front of you, they've nicked 2 points, and I just didn't like that, really didn't like it.
I mean, on the subject of you know, how bouts are scored, I mean, especially when it comes to, you know, title fights, I mean, do you think that someone simply jabbing you has the right to take your title off you, or do you think that they need to actually hurt you to declare the winner?
Oh, it's a bit of a tricky question, that, really. I think pretty much everyone can see who wins a fight. I mean, if they're winning it just on a jab, obviously it's got to be an exceptional jab. And the other person, obviously, has got to be doing absolutely nothing to get round it if they deserve to lose to someone who's jabbing, yeah. But, no, I think if you're going to take the title with someone, you've got to take it off them, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those things people don't, like, there's a bit of confusion between, you know, on one hand, boxing's a sport and it's about points. On the other hand, it's also about, you know, hurting the other person. It is a fight. And it's kind of where you draw the line. Some people score it on, you know, who's, you know, landed the biggest punches. Others score it on who's landed the most punches. I think personally there needs to be a bit more of a clear way of them being scored, especially when it comes to titles.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But it all comes down to interpretation and what you like the most. So some people like pure boxing, some people like knockout merchants. So there'll never be a clear way of scoring it, because different people prefer different aspects of the game. So
I guess it comes down to
personal preference. Yeah. Some judges see things differently.
So, may I ask, on a slightly different note, what actually got you into boxing in the first place?
I had a really good friend at school, called Stevie Hunt, and he was a good amateur when we was kids. And basically, I tried every other sport, and I wasn't very good at school either. I ended up going to 3 different schools where I was a bit wayward, and I just started boxing just to lose a bit of weight really, and try and find something to do like that. I tried obviously school hours and misbehaving, obviously wasn't getting any better, so I started boxing just to find sort of a bit of a channel for everything, you know.
I mean, I speak to so many like professional boxers, and so many of them say it's all the same story. You know, I was a bit naughty as a young lad, and boxing helped get me back on the right path. And so
it does, yeah.
Similar thing for you. Well, that's what
swallows you up.
Yeah, it's really good to hear, and I think, you know, boxing really needs to be promoted more for kind of young lads in this country that are a bit, you know, off the rails.
It teaches you a bit of respect, and there's nothing like going down the gym thinking you're the man, and then you get dashed up in the gym on the first day of sparring and think, bloody hell.
It's a bit hard, this. Yeah, that is like the classic story. I mean, I've seen so many people come into the boxing gym thinking they're all that, and, you know, they don't even get through the warm-up, yet alone anything else.
Knackered.
You know. And then sometimes you do get the odd one that wants to get in the ring and spar, and then, you know, they get beaten up by someone else their size, and then, you know, that's a big eye-opening thing for them as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good wake-up call, yeah.
Well, no, listen, Tony, it's, I'm not going to keep you any longer because I'm sure your time is valuable and you can get your mind back to the game. Is there anyone that you would like to thank or give a shout out to ahead of Saturday?
A couple of people, if that's all right. I'd like to just say a massive thank you to Ricky Mazement and AEM Demolition.
Your sponsors,
Chris Carr, and my good friend Wesley Parnell, who's got West Cars, and just everyone who's stood by me, and obviously my girlfriend Miriam, who stands by me through thick and thin, and that's about it really. Just everyone that would buy tickets, a lot.
And for anyone that wants to kind of follow you or keep up to date with what you're doing, what's your social media feeds?
At Conquest Tony, and I'm on Facebook as well. I put stuff in there now and then, but I'm not what you call a social media madman,
Yeah. Okay.
I just have it on there every now and then.
Yeah. Do you have a website?
I don't know.
Okay, no worries, it's all good. So, anyway, guys, this is Tony Conquest, and you're fucking me what's live on Box Nation on Saturday night, can't it?
That's it, yeah. You also got Frank Buglioni on, and Bradley Ski, and Chris Eubank Jr. It's a packed card.
Really good card, actually, isn't it? So I think I'll definitely be tuning in myself to watch that.
Lovely.
Okay, well, I wish you lots of luck, and
thanks very much.
I'll catch up with you again after the fight. Hopefully you will still be the title holder. I'll give you a call to see how you're doing. And I'll take care, enjoy your evening, and I'll catch you soon.
Lovely. Thanks for having me. Take care.
No worries. Take care, mate.
Thanks.
You. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.